few months ago, the first time I asked you if she should resign. It was before the announcement of the charges and, of course, the indictment. And you said it wasn't your call. She has since been formally charged, and after that you did say you think she should step down. She has not. Kathleen Kane, is she jeopardizing the state's ability to prosecute cases at this point?
Well, my concern is that she has to do two things. She needs to defend herself against very serious charges, and I'm not sure how she does that and does the job of the top law enforcement official in the state. So that's my concern. That's why I called for her to resign.
Have you spoken with her?
No.
Not since the charges? When was the last time you talked to her?
I don't remember.
Really? Since becoming governor, have you had any interaction with her?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And certainly she would have, and her staff would have interaction with people in my staff, but I haven't personally.
Okay. A question came down from our newsroom up at our affiliate WKOK in Sunbury. They mentioned that Kane she claims she's falsely accused, and they wanted to know, if you were ever falsely accused, how would you handle that? Would you step down in the midst of serious charges, whether or not they were valid?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I think everybody has to make his or her own decision on that, and it would depend, I guess, on what I was charged with and how much time I would have to spend defending myself against those charges. I think one of the things that we've all got to be concerned about in our democracy is the need for trust. And when there is any reason for someone to mistrust someone in public office, that's a bad thing for our democracy. And I think I'd have to weigh that, as well as whether I could continue to do my job while defending myself against those, what I thought were unfair charges.
And the initial inspiration from my question about whether it jeopardizes cases is that, I mean, we know defense attorneys make their living going after any vulnerability they can find, either in witnesses or in the prosecutors themselves. And right now, she's sort of a pretty large liability for any case that the state would bring.
Yeah, again, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not sure how a prosecutor can function managing all the cases that she would have to manage, or the Attorney General has to manage, while simultaneously mounting a strong defense against charges she thinks are unfair.
The impeachment bill that was actually brought up again, it's had several different runs here by Darrell Metcalf out in Butler County, starting to pick up some more co-sponsors. I mean, you really don't want to see it come to that, do you?
You don't. You want to build trust in democracy. An impeachment process would not involve the governor's office, so
right.
Representative Metcalf and his associates will do what I'm sure they think is right, and we'll see what happens.